Hi everybody, this is Zen, licensed acupuncturist and herbalist at Healing with Zen. Today I'm going to give you 5 tips to help with fatigue. Number 1, using ear seeds or acupressure. There are lots of acupressure points that you can stimulate at home that you can use to help with fatigue. For instance, one of the main ones that come to mind is Dew 20, and this point is located at the top of your head at the apex right here, and you can even feel a divot on the top of your head. This is a great point that you can just gently massage throughout the day. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in and out to help stimulate circulation to the brain to help with the energy. Acupressure is also great in the ears. Your ears actually have millions of points throughout the whole place to help with different issues. And you can see that I've put some ear seeds in to stimulate few acupressure points myself. So ear seeds or acupressure in the ear can be really helpful. And if you want more information, contact us or we'll leave some links. We can also get these ear seeds done at the office. So, you can take them home. These are the nice crystal ones that are more stylish, but you can go home and essentially press on these points yourself throughout the day to get the results that you want. And ear seeds can be used for any kind of symptom, not just fatigue. So we can address aches or pains, hormonal imbalances, allergies, anxiety and stress, you name it. Tip number 2 is using herbs. There's lots of great herbs that you can use to help with energy throughout the day. A very common one you may have heard is ginseng, but there's a lot of different types of ginseng. There's American ginseng, Korean ginseng, Chinese ginseng, and all of them have different properties and different functions as well. So it's important that you get assessed by a licensed acupuncturist or herbalist so that they can prescribe the best formula for you. All of our acupuncturists are licensed to prescribe herbs. So what we love to do is customize a blend according to what your body needs. The reason that you may be fatigued may be different than somebody else's fatigue. And so we're able to better diagnose and put together a customized, tailored blend to address all your health concerns in one formula. So if you're interested, please don't hesitate to reach out. We will leave some links in regards to herbs below. Tip number 3 is movement and Qigong. You've often heard that exercise is good for your health, and for some people they can exercise and feel really good and energized afterwards. For other people, they may feel very drained and not able to exercise. So I do often recommend doing things like Qigong or Tai Chi, which is a much slower form of exercise, which consists of a lot of breathing and internal work coupled with slow movements and less intense, and anyone can do them. And you've often maybe even seen elders in the park doing slow movements like Qigong. So it's really good to help strengthen the bones, the tendons, the sinews in a very mild and safe way. And it's especially beneficial for those who are fatigued, chronic fatigued, or have a lot of energy issues. So you can find tons of Qigong videos online on YouTube nowadays. You can search up Qigong or Tai Chi for energy and a lot will pop up. I personally do Qigong every morning, and I find that it helps wake up my body and it sets up my body physically and mentally for the whole day. Tip number 4 is to get better sleep. Now, what does that mean? In Chinese medicine, we say that the hours of 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. is the most vital time to be asleep because it's the most yin hours of the day. You may have often heard people term beauty sleep, and so I believe that the beauty sleep is what we're referring to between the 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. This means you have to be asleep during that time, so that might mean you have to push your bedtime earlier, maybe even an hour earlier to start winding down at 9:30 or 10 so that you're fast asleep by 11 o'clock. If you pass the 11 to 1 a.m. mark, you'll find that you'll have a harder time going to sleep, resting your mind, calming down and going to sleep, because the energies of the earth is starting to shift as well, and it's starting to become more yang, more energetic, and so if you tend to sleep late, I really try to advise you to sleep earlier. You might find that you're able to go to sleep easier, and you're able to sleep through the night, and you feel more rested in the morning. And tip number 5 is to really watch your diet. A lot of people don't like to hear this, but diet correlates a lot with how you're able to sleep and how you function throughout the day. Be cognizant of what you're eating and how you feel directly after you eat. Sometimes you may have a reaction to the foods you're eating up to an hour to 3 hours later, sometimes even the next day. So a lot of times you could be feeling tired because of plainly of what you're putting into your body. The main things I do advise is to get rid of caffeine, because even though caffeine helps you feel better, you're gonna have that crash afterwards. So it's better to find something that's more sustained, something that's gonna help improve internally what's going on, like using herbs that we mentioned earlier. Other things to avoid besides caffeine is sugar, because likewise, sugar also makes you feel energized for a little bit and then you crash. So really watching what you're eating will help. And I always tell people, if they are battling with fatigue, to try acupuncture. People don't usually think about acupuncture to help with their energy levels, but every patient I've seen always comes back and says, wow, I can't believe my energy is getting better. I'm sleeping better, my energy has gone from a 3 out of 10 to 7 out of 10. And with some continual treatments with acupuncture, a lot of times people naturally get back in balance and they don't feel so tired anymore. They're able to handle stress better, they're able to sleep better. Whatever the root cause of the fatigue stems from can get treated with acupuncture. So I'm always a huge proponent of trying acupuncture. Try acupressure at home if you're scared of needles, but acupuncture is always going to be a lot more effective and efficient. I hope this video was helpful. I have lots of other tips and advice that I advise my patients as I get to know them. So if you're looking to feel better in all aspects of your life, emotionally and physically, please don't hesitate to reach out. Our number is 626-377-9596. You can find more testimonials, case studies, and other videos about various ailments on our website, healingwithzen.com. Once again, my name is Zen Tuan, licensed acupuncturist and herbalist at Healing with Zen, and I look forward to meeting you soon.